Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here we have our boy Kid Goku. This is from the Red Ribbon Army saga in Dragon Ball, right, on Goku's way to challenge Muscle Tower. A very, very, very good sequence of Dragon Ball, right, back in the OG days. This literally took place before I was born, 500 years ago. I'm glad that this Goku finally got a unit in Dokkan. That is really cool. Honestly, like, looking at this Goku, he's pretty good. Like, I like, kind of like what they did with him. Now, I guess I'm just gonna be a little bit, like, sort of, like, selfish and, like, yeah, I know he's free, but, like, World Tournament reward cards, like, there's nothing worse than grinding World Tournament, right? So I do think, on top of everything he does, where I think he'll have okay attack and defense, but he could potentially super attack 4 times in a turn, which would be really good. But then, I think if they had also given Kid Goku like a small Goku family category support type buff or something like that, that would have been nice. Like maybe if, again, he would have been really crazy, but if he also gave Goku family category 2 key and 20% attack and defense on top of everything else he does, I think this Kid Goku would have been fantastic as a 38th World Tournament reward. But, you know, no matter what, he is fine, I guess. So, all right, let me go ahead and level up his links a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and test out this World Tournament reward, Kid Goku. Alright guys, so we are here in an event with our boy, the TEQ Kid Goku, the newest World Tournament over on JP Reward. I do like this Kid Goku. I think he's pretty good. Now, unfortunately, you know, there is the Dokkan Fest Kid Goku who's just like, almost like better in every way. Like he's just, you know, stronger offensively, defensively. He's got the active skill. He's got a lot going for him. That's why I do kind of wish they would have gone in a different direction for this Kid Goku, rather than sort of just making him like a strong, I mean, I don't know what to call him, like just a sort of like a strong free-to-play like offensive and defensive unit. Well, I say that, but he's only got 69k defense right there. Now we're not exactly going to be able to activate a ton of links with these teams, so we will be able to get up to 80k defense. That's with All in the Family. All in the Family, of course, is such a good defensive link. And then that's Innocence, which he's getting from Bra right there. An interesting little rotation that we have right at the start here, because this is going to allow, you know, Kid Goku's got a lot of support on this rotation. We, of course, are running on the Future Gohan Bond of Master and Disciple team. I want to get Kid Goku next to the Tech Master Roshi as well. So this Kid Goku, right, he raises attack for 1 turn on super attack, which is good. He gets 120% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is also good, but, I mean, his stats aren't the craziest. I mean, he is a World Tournament free-to-play unit, right? Under 11,000 attack, 7,000 defense, not the craziest. He has a high chance of launching 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance of being a super. Then he gets 5% attack and defense with each attack performed, and he's also got a medium chance of evading enemies' attacks. So, like, honestly, if this guy had, like, if this was, like, a Dokkan Fest exclusive character with, like, Dokkan Fest exclusive stats, this guy would be really good, right? Like, 120% attack and defense, then high chance of 2 additionals, the extra little build-up, and then also a dodging chance. Like, he's good. The problem is just that, again, he has his, like, free-to-play stats thing going on, which is definitely going to sort of hold him back a little bit in terms of doing, like, crazy damage and all that. Now, of course, you know, again, with the Goku and Gohan exchange unit here, with Bra, we have a lot of support on this rotation. Remember, okay, so 1.12 right there. Animation, very good for a free-to-play unit, by the way. Like, look at that. That looks really nice. Like, that's exciting. Like, if you know, World Tournament reward cards and free-to-play units and shit like that are going to start getting, like, animations like that, that's going to be very impressive. Like, that's going to raise the value of a lot of cards. Like, you know, the LR Bobbity and Boo that just came out in JP, you know, they have outstanding animations as well, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, again, float off Master Roshi. I do want to get Master Roshi here alongside the Kid Goku, because, you know, with Roshi alongside him, we're going to be able to get, you know, some of these, you know, Dragon Ball sort of era links active for him, which could be pretty good. Well, I guess Roshi doesn't have guidance of the Dragon Balls, does he? Does he have Incredible Adventure? He does. Okay, so he's got Incredible Adventure. I know he has Turtle School, does he not? He does, yeah. Okay, so Turtle School is a really good link if you're able to get that, like, sort of, like, built up and stuff like that. Turtle School, 2 key and 20% attack and defense. I mean, obviously, that is easily one of the best links in the game, right? Like, that's really ultra powerful right there. That Turtle School link. So it's going to be good to be able to get that, you know, for Kid Goku with that Master Roshi right there. Again, that's why, like, if they create, like, if they were clever about how they'd create some of these units, and, you know, like, again, like if you could activate all of Kid Goku's links, I mean, All in the Family's 20% defense, Innocence 15% attack, Turtle School 2 key 20% attack and defense, Guidance to the Dragon Ball 20% attack, Incredible Adventure 3 key 7% attack and defense, and then Kamehameha 10% attack when performing a super. Like, you know, we're able to get some really good stuff right there. Defense up to 100k. Now remember, Goku is going to continue to build up as he's attacking. It's not really as he's super attacking, but just as he's doing attacks in general. Both that attack and defense is really going to be building up for him, right? Now, we do have to do, what, 10 attacks in order for him to build up his full passive. So, I mean, that's a little bit excessive, but this is, what, attack number 4 right there? Then this is attack number 5. I mean, the attack is going up, defense is going up, like, he's just continuing to build. There's attack 6 right there, so that's pretty good. And attack 7. Damn, okay, Goku, chill! Whoa! Whoa, this boy, yeah, see, he's got... Like, if you get a lucky turn and he's shooting out 4 super attacks, you know, where he's building up... Here's the thing. So he raises attack for 1 turn on his super attack, right? If that was amended to attack and defense for 1 turn, now he would be great. That would be really good. I mean, of course, we're talking about... I mean, the Legendary Goku event, he's not exactly going to be the greatest, but, like, one of these stages of Infinite Dragon Ball history, this Kid Goku could definitely be strong, right? Because if you get that full passive of his built up, so he's up to, like, 170% attack and defense, like, that's going to be pretty good. And it's, like, the different sort of phases stuff, so he's going to be at 230% attack and defense, technically, after he builds up all these attacks. Like, that's going to be pretty good. Right, like that's, you know, even with his lower free-to-play stats, it's gonna allow him to hit some very good numbers right here. Okay, so that's what we have right here. We have All in the Family, we have Turtle School, and then we also have Incredible Adventure. Those are the 3 links we have active, you know, with this Master Roshi and stuff like that. Kid Goku up to 123k defense, so he's definitely looking pretty much better right there. After this turn, we're going to probably have his full passive active. He needs, what, 3 attacks? And he'll have his full passive. Let's see what Roshi does right here, too. It's been a while since I've used this Roshi unit. Like, for a while, I really enjoyed using him in Dokkan Battlefield. You know, because, of course, he's got that seal. He's got the guaranteed stun for 1 turn and stuff like that. But I haven't really given him too many looks as of late. One thing I will say about this Kid Goku, immediately, it's just very obvious to me, is this Kid Goku feels a lot better than that AGL Kid Gohan that we got last World Tournament. That AGL Gohan is like, I think like he like basically sucks, right? Whereas like this Kid Goku, I mean, you know, that's a future Gohan. That's a 55% future Gohan right there next to him. And look like Kid Goku's doing a lot of damage. He's contributing a lot. So like, I don't think this Kid Goku is like complete ass cheeks fodder or anything like that. Like, you know, for sure he could have been a bit better, but I think they did an okay job with him. It's just, like, rather than making him sort of a generic, like, attack and defense unit and stuff like that, I do think I would have probably preferred if he was, like, just some sort of, like, specialized support type unit. Like, okay, so if they had made this Kid Goku, I think just making him, like, really specialized to, like, Kamehameha or Bond of Master and Disciple or Youth or one of these teams like that, make him like a big time support. Like even better, like, you know, they do like sort of like one category is 20% attack, 10% defense. They've done that with some of these World Tournament units, but even a little bit more so, I would like just like buff it all into one category. Make this Goku as a World Tournament reward like really good if you're on like the Dragon Ball Seeker team or something like that, right? Like I think that would be a much better design choice for some of these free-to-play units. Like if you made this Goku a really good top-tier option, but like it's only on one of the like 50 categories that he's on, that to me is fine. But like, you know, like a lot of times these free-to-play units are just they're just so mediocre and so forgettable that there's just no point, right? So he's at 100k defense. I mean, this is him. There's no defensive support on this rotation, But we do still have Bra, who of course is giving some ki and some attack. Now at this point, remember that Goku is fully built up in terms of his passive. We've attacked 10 times with him, so he has that full passive built up. I mean, if he's getting 1.63, that's pretty good, considering he potentially could bust out multiple more super attacks. It's a medium chance of being a super, by the way. It's a 25% chance, yeah. So he has a 50% chance to do 2 additionals, and then each has a 25% chance to be a super, and then of course he has a 25% chance to dodge enemy attacks. But like, again, with his defense, sort of in that 100k range, and he's got the chance to dodge. That's why if he was just building defense, raising defense for 1 turn on super attack, I would really like this Kid Goku, right? Because then at that point, 2 or 3 supers, raise defense for 1 turn will be a 30% defensive buff for 1 turn. You get that off multiple times, and after he super attacks 2 or 3 times, he could be up near 200k defense or something like that, 170k defense. Like, he could be at a very respectable number with a medium chance to dodge and doing all these attacks, getting to like a 4 million attack stat in total of damage or something like that. Like, there's definitely some stuff they could do with this Kid Goku, right? No doubt about that. He's okay, but he could have been a bit better. All right, so let's have fun. I mean, I'm probably not going to use this Kid Goku for quite a while after this. I mean, unless maybe he's useful for like some EZA or something like that. I mean, looking at it right now, actually, yeah, he would be pretty good for the Super 17 EZA, I think. He'd be solid in there. Because Super 17 is weak to Dragon Ball Seekers, and then of course, TEQ. So TEQ, Hero, Dragon Ball Seeker characters, which of course is what this Kid Goku is. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what damage Kid Goku is going to do right here. Again, obviously with LRB Pan, I'm dressing him up quite a bit, but Ad is fine. Ad is absolutely fine. Yeah, look at Roshi. That now this turn he has a 500k attack stat. Not exactly the craziest. Let's go ahead and see what Kid Goku's going to bust out. 1.83 with B Pan, really? I mean, we can definitely easily get him above a 2 million attack stat. Well, I guess he'd need 3 super attacks right here, right? Okay. I mean, if we had, like, Brawl or something like that, he would have gotten there easily. But look at this! We're getting really good luck in this video. Another one? Oh, if we had supered 4 times on the rotation where we had B-Pan, that would have been pretty impressive. But, alright, I mean, I feel like this was a good look at this Kid Goku. Let me know what you guys think of him. I think he's okay. He's a solid unit. He's not anything groundbreaking. I really wish these World Tournament reward cards would be better. I mean, it's awesome that we get this Kid Goku from the Red Ribbon Army Saga when he's in, like, attacking Muscle Tower and stuff like that. Like, you'd see it in the super attack animation. I love that. It's awesome that he's introduced, but I think I would have been a little bit more happy if he was just really, really good, but like restricted to 1 team. I think that's a better way to design these units than making him just mediocre but usable on every team, right? Let me know what you guys think, especially with like the link leveling system the way it is. Like, if you're going to use him, you're going to want to make sure he's with, units that potentially have like Innocence or Dragon Ball units with Guidance of Dragon Balls and Incredible Adventure. those types of things are very important. All right, so this is first exposure to snow. Goku Youth, man, do I love this. Like, I want to go back and watch OG Dragon Ball. I have to. Leader skills, tech type, key 3, 50% of stats, fodder, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this is obviously not a leader unit you want to run. His super attack is the Kamehameha, which raises attack for 1 turn and does supreme damage. Again, this is where they could have made him, I think, really quite a bit better. If it was raise attack and defense for 1 turn, I think that would have been fine. It wouldn't have been, oh my god, he's so OP. But I think that would have helped a lot, especially with his multiple super attack mechanic he's got going. Seriously, that could have, especially like turn 1 before he's built up, that could have got him to like 100k plus defense turn 1. That would be very good for him, right? His passive skill, Promise for Jingle Village, gives him 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets a high chance of launching 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance of being a super attack. So I think the way this works is it's a 50% chance to activate, and when it does, he's going to do both attacks. And then both of those attacks then have a 25% chance of being a super attack, right? Very similar to the way like Physical Vegito Blue works, right? And then Goku gets another 5% attack and defense with every attack performed up to a max of 50% extra stats. And then he also has a medium chance of evading enemies' attacks. The medium chance, of course, is a 25% chance to evade those attacks. So, like, it's good. Like, he could have gotten just a little bit more. I just, for how horrible World Tournament is, like, I know it's really not that difficult to get, like, one copy of this guy or any World Tournament reward cards now, right? You get to 23 million, boom, you get a copy. But, like, for how annoying the mode is, like, why don't they just make these guys way better? Like, this is exactly how they could buff, like, the Dragon Ball Saga team or the Youth team or Low Class Warrior, is you create these free-to-play units that would be specially designed for just that category, but they could be very helpful. Like, you know, for Youth, imagine if this Kid Goku was, like, the god of the Youth category. Like, what if he just did Youth category units 2 key and 45% attack and defense or something? Like, why? Why not? Why? Why can't he have that, right? Like, that's what they should do. I think that would be so good. His links are All in the Family, Innocence, Turtle School, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, The Incredible Adventure, and Kamehameha, which is fine. His 12 key multiplier is 130%, which is a bit low, but he is only an SSR, right? He doesn't have a Dokkan Awakening. And then finally, our boy is on several different category teams here. This is one of the advantage of these Kid Goku units, is they're on a billion categories, right? She's on the low-class warrior team. Again, this would have been... It wouldn't have really made sense if Goku was an amazing low-class warrior unit, but it still would have been nice if he was, right? For sure. If he was just, like, a crazy buff to this team, you know, like a huge support type unit or something like that. Kid Goku is also on the Pure Saiyan team, which, you know, we can't go 5 seconds without buffing, and then the 6-year anniversary LRs coming up are going to be Pure Saiyans. Then Kid Goku is also in the Dragon Ball Seeker team. That's going to be useful, and again, that's one area where he can help, is this Kid Goku will be good against the Super 17 EZA. Maybe if you want to try and get, like, you know, to stage 100 plus or something like that in that stage right there. Then Goku, of course, is also on the Goku family team. Another one of these teams that we can't go 5 seconds without this team getting massively buffed, right? Then Goku is also over here on the youth category team. This is a team that needs a lot of work. And this is a team that, like, you know, they're going to have to start making, like, really good free-to-play units and shit like that to really make this compete. Like, one thing that Dokkan is doing a bad job of is it's, like, rather than, like, you know, like, let's try and get some of these older categories buffed, like, with maybe with strong free-to-play units or something like that. They're just like, we're just going to make 50, 100 more shitty new categories that no one runs. It's just, half of the categories in the game are just completely dead. Like, it's not a great system. The category system is fine, but the way they're moving forward with it and implementing it is not great. Then Kid Goku is here on the Dragon Ball Saga team. I mean, we just need a plethora of characters added to this team. I mean, they got to do a whole lot. Like, there's just so much to do with this category. I don't even really feel like talking about it. It's annoying. Goku is also on the Kamehameha team, which, of course, gets buffed constantly. Again, I'm almost positive the 6-year anniversary LR UI Goku is going to be on here, so that's going to be another massive buff there. And then finally, Kid Goku is here on the Bond of Master and Disciple team. A team that is, you know, it's getting more and more options here and there. There's a lot of characters on here. This is a category that's got some good potential in the future, for sure. Because there's a lot of characters, Dokkan Fests and LRs and stuff like that, that could end up on this category. So let me know what you guys think of this Tech Kid Goku. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.